I almost forgot to do some kind of little diary or something, but today is actually day 20 of my fast, and I realized I hadn't done a video in a while, but partially because I have been dealing with drug reactions. So I was taking medication for a cough and found out that I'm allergic to codeine. So now I'm actually dealing with um, that reaction and taking care of that. But I think that the past couple of days have been really interesting. I've been doing a lot of reading up because being at day 20, I am going back and forth like, okay, maybe I need to break this thing because I've been having this feeling in my mouth like I'm drinking metal, or, it's just a really, really weird feeling. And then being very tired and experiencing dizziness. And I also started thinking about what's going on in my life in general, and being in graduate school and working on some things personally. And I think the biggest thing is actually graduate school, because right now I'm writing papers, so I'm up late and then I get up early, which isn't really conducive to a very successful water fast. Let me say that. Not a very successful water fast. But I think that being up like that has contributed to extra to the dizziness, and so I'm trying to kind of curb that by doing a lot of my work during the day, and then in the evening doing small parts, timing it, and then trying to get in bed by 11:30 so I can get up the next day to get things done, and really being patient with myself. But as far as the feeling in my mouth, I I just read a couple of things, and I realized one of the things that I do is I do rinse my mouth with water. Like, I'll brush in the morning, or sometimes I'll use toothpaste, and I just don't swallow it. But that really hasn't helped, and you have to excuse my scratching. That's part of the reaction that I've had to the medication. It's pretty ugly. But one of the not reaction, sorry, but what I realized was that wasn't good enough, and it's started me not wanting to drink water because of the taste. So I started looking online to see what are some of the things that I could do to actually combat that. And there wasn't really any answers, but I remembered that salt water is really good to, rinse the mouth and that type of thing. So I found a little recipe because I wanted to kind of make sure I wasn't overdoing the salt in water. I didn't want to make myself gag. But I did 1 cup of warm water to 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and just mixed that. And then I swished that around in my mouth. And I did that twice, 2 times. And the first time I could really feel a difference. So I said, oh, I'll do it again. The second time I did it, I gargled the first time too, because right back here, just yucky taste. And then I did the same thing the second time. I'll probably do it again a couple more times today and see how that changes the taste of the water, and changes the pH in my mouth, because I think that's really what it is. And being at day 20, I know that now is when a lot of the toxins are really, they're flowing, they're trying to get out. So I need to kind of up my water intake. And one of the places that is most affected is the mouth. So I'm not going to give up yet. I really I want to make it today 40, so I have 20 more days, which isn't really that bad. Uh-oh. It really isn't that bad. I don't even know if now that I think about it, I'm not sure that I shared. I went and weighed myself and I lost, I think it was 5 or 6 pounds from day 10 to day 17. And that was somewhat to be expected because my water consumption was down and I hadn't really been out walking or anything like that. And around that time, they said weight loss stops, not stops, gosh, not stops, but is reduced. So I'm not all that concerned about that. I actually like seeing the changes. I am recognizing a lot of, again, the psychological things that I was ready to, give up. I'm looking for outs, man. Like I need to get my juice. But I'm really looking for ways to be safe, number one, and number two, to continue with the fast in such a way that I can complete it successfully and get as many benefits from it as possible. So it's been interesting just drinking the water itself. I do get quite tired sometimes, and I think again that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm up really late and I get up early, and I'm writing papers and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start paying attention to that and trying to get myself in bed. I don't know how well that's going to work because I have a lot of work to do for class before it's all said and done. So we'll see how it works. But again, this is day 20, and I think I'm down. I think I calculated 25 pounds or something like that. I don't know for sure. I have it written down. So I'm happy with that, and look forward to the next couple weeks. I guess it's 2 weeks. That's pretty quick. So this will be fun.